missing daughter is in a dangerous relationship? If so, call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us your story.
Putting your children's name on things as they head back to school is, if you get no other message from today's show, that's it. This is Pete Banks. Pete is the Director of Outreach for the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and he deals with thousands of missing children cases a year. So how does a parent protect their child? How does a parent proceed if this should happen to them? If it happens, what's the first thing you do?
The first thing you have to do is notify the authorities. If you're in a store, notify the store manager. Tell them to call the police immediately. You know, there used to be a time when there was a waiting period before missing children were reported. That's no longer the case.
When JJ was taken, I went to the police and they said, oh, you've got to wait 24 hours before we'll go look for your son on the streets of New York. Is it important to have dental records and fingerprints of your child?
Dental records and fingerprints, Sally, don't find your child. They identify your child. What you need is a current photograph of your child. But not only a current photograph, also have the child's description written down. Because if your child is missing, like mine was in a store, I mean, you can tell if they're 3-foot or 4-foot or 5-footer.
Okay, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
A germ-fighting clean from Lever 2000. Lever 2000 antibacterial bar. You can get germs.
Some members of our audience will receive, and a promotional fee has been provided by...
Breath Assure is so right on.
Breath Assure cleans your breath naturally, yeah, from the inside out. Breath Assure.
Jolly Rancher. Jolly Rancher candy. Colossal sweet taste that lasts.
I'm David Orrick, maker of the incredibly powerful Orrick vacuum. Some people stand behind their products. I stand under mine.
Earlier this year, we did another show about parents who are desperate to find their missing daughters. And we met a man named Pete Connell who came on to make a plea for his 10-year-old daughter, Alicia. Now, Alicia had been missing for 3 years. Take a look at this.
She was just a very vital part and close part of our family. You know, we just... everything we did more or less revolved around Alicia. We were active in church. We were active in YMCA Indian Princesses. I coached a soccer team. This was just a beautiful little girl, very dear to our hearts.
Well, let me tell you what happened, because it's really unbelievable. On the day that show aired, there was a couple visiting New York from the Dominican Republic. They're in a hotel. They happened to tune into the Sally Show, and they recognized Pete's daughter and called the National Center hotline number, which was then turned over to the FBI. Pete and the FBI flew to the Dominican Republic and recovered his missing daughter. This is after 3 years. We phoned him. Pete is happy to say that Alicia is back home. She's safe, she's sound, and they're one big happy family, and we couldn't be happier for you. I wish the same good fortune for my guest today. As I've always said, I have the best, most wonderful viewers in the world, And thank you for that good detective work. We'll be right back.
Are you upset because your teen daughter's boyfriend is dangerous? If so, call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us your story.
Today on News Lente is why.
Very, very good.
They'll do anything to find a man.
I joined the Air Force.
The wrong way
So I walked down the car, Sally. The guy's leg fell off.
and the right way to find Mr. Right. Next, Sally.
We've been talking generally, and I hope you've gotten as much out of this as I have. Now let's talk personally. We need you to help Colleen and Stacy and do the same thing for them that you did for our other gentlemen. See you next time.
Officials are ready to approve the French abortion pill. There's only one small hurdle left. A police officer is involved in a deadly Staten Island car crash. It happened in a well-known danger zone. And the new smart guns that can only be fired by their owner. Live at 5 is next.